Dreams Tulum sits on 44 acres of tropical jungle and 2 miles of white sand beach. That's not a number, that's a feeling. The resort doesn't feel like a concrete block facing the water. It feels like something built into the landscape, with palm trees and mangroves framing paths between hacienda-style buildings with archways and warm stone that make it feel distinctly Mexican rather than generically Caribbean. The central plaza is the anchor, a shaded social space with shopping and a bar that functions as the resort's living room. From there, the property spreads in every direction, toward the beach, toward the pools, toward the jungle-facing sections where the light is different and the noise level drops considerably. For a family resort, it manages space well. There are quiet corners if you know where to find them. The rooms, 432 suites, 0 standard rooms. Every accommodation here is a suite, 432 of them across the property, including 140 preferred club suites with upgraded amenities and a private lounge. The design uses warm earth tones, locally inspired artwork, marble or rich wood flooring, and balconies or patios on every category. Bathrooms have deep soaking tubs and rainfall shower heads, details you notice on the first night and appreciate for the rest of the week. The swim-out suites give you direct access from your private patio into a shared pool, the closest thing to a river suite experience at this price point. The preferred club hacienda suites specifically come with hammocks on the terraces, which sounds like a small detail until you're lying in one at dusk with jungle on one side and the sound of the ocean on the other. There's also a designated adults-only section within the property, a limited number of rooms in a building where no children are allowed. Not widely marketed, genuinely useful for adult travelers who want the facilities of a family resort without sharing their corridor with a school group. The minibar is restocked daily at no charge. Room service runs 24 hours at no extra cost. Free calls to the US and Canada through the resort app. These are the details that disappear into the background of a good stay, but get noticed immediately when they're missing. Rates start at approximately $220 per night in off-season. Peak season pushes toward $500. The AAA Four Diamond rating is genuine. This is not a budget property disguised as mid-range. Dining. No reservations, ever. 9 restaurants, 7 bars, and not a single reservation required at any of them. That last detail deserves its own sentence because it's genuinely unusual. At most all-inclusive resorts, the specialty restaurants run on a reservation system that fills up on day 1 and closes out before you've unpacked. At Dreams Tulum, the unlimited luxury model means you walk in when you want and sit down, full stop. The 9 restaurants cover French at Bordeaux, Italian, Mexican, international buffet, a dedicated coffee and pastry shop, and a beachfront option. The food quality is consistently described in 2026 reviews as notably better than the buffet-heavy experience you'd expect at this price point. The weekly Mexican street food setup in the Central Plaza is the standout evening experience. Traditional dance, mariachi, costume, and genuinely Tulum-rooted food, all happening in the open air. It's the one night that feels less like a resort and more like the actual Mexico 5 minutes away. Through the Sip and Savor program, guests can also dine at sister properties in the Dreams, Now, and Sunscape families. Transportation isn't included, but the access is real. Practical for anyone staying more than 5 nights and wanting variety beyond the 9 on-site options. The spa. One genuinely unique feature. Most resort spas offer a menu of treatments. Dreams Tulum offers something harder to find. The spa pantry lets guests harvest local plants and herbs from the resort's own gardens and create their own spa products, scrubs, oils, treatments, before taking them into private jungle cabin treatment rooms. It's rooted in the same indigenous botanical tradition that the Maya used on this land for centuries. For anyone who finds standard spa menus generic, this is worth planning around. It's also genuinely connected to the location in a way that most resort experiences aren't. If this kind of specific, honest breakdown is what you want before you commit to a resort, no sponsored ratings, no inflated scores, subscribe. This channel covers a new property every single week. Activities, families, and adults. The Explorers Club for kids aged 3 to 12 runs daily with supervised activities, crafts, and programming that parents consistently describe as genuinely engaging rather than a holding space. The core zone for teenagers is its own separate world, designed for an age group that all-inclusives usually fail entirely. Dedicated pools, activities, and a social environment that doesn't require teenagers to pretend they're interested in adult pool parties. The water park has slides for younger guests. The property has complimentary greens fees at the adjacent Riviera Maya Golf Club. Genuinely unusual for an all-inclusive at this price point. There's a dive shop and water sports operation on the beach. Kayaking, snorkeling, and Hobie cat sailing are all included. Evenings run with consistent entertainment, food festivals, live music, themed nights. It stays active without becoming exhausting. The honest catches. 2 things worth knowing before you book. The sargassum seaweed issue is real. The beach at Dreams Tulum faces open Caribbean and is vulnerable to seasonal seaweed accumulation from June through September. Staff clean it daily, but cannot stop it entirely. If your mental image of the trip centers on the beach specifically, avoid summer months. The 2026 renovation is currently underway in phases. Phase 1 ran through mid-July, covering 168 rooms and key dining areas. Phase 2 runs through October, covering 217 rooms, more rooms, the lobby, and recreational facilities. The resort confirms guest experience is maintained throughout, but if specific restaurants or facilities matter to your stay, confirm availability before you book for the October window. The Mayan ruins. How to actually use the proximity. The thing that separates this resort from every other all-inclusive on the Riviera Maya is sitting 5.8 miles away, and most guests drive past it to get to the airport. The Tulum archaeological site opens at 8 a.m. The crowds arrive by 10. If you leave the resort by 7:30, you have the ruins to yourself, or close to it. 2 hours maximum. You're back at the pool before most guests have finished breakfast. The ruins themselves are built on a 12-meter cliff directly above the Caribbean. There is no other pre-Columbian site in Mexico positioned like this. The combination of Mayan architecture, cliff edge, and turquoise water below is a visual that no photograph fully captures. Most people who stay at Dreams Tulum and visit the ruins describe it as the moment that made the trip feel complete. Not better than the resort, just the thing that turned a beach vacation into something more. That's the whole point of staying here, rather than somewhere further north. Still comparing resorts in Mexico? I just dropped a full, honest review of Ocean Riviera Paradise, all-inclusive, in Playa del Carmen. Same format, no fluff, just everything you need to know before you book. Check it out!